Have you ever wondered which wrestler shares your exact same zodiac sign and whether or not you may or may not have some similar personality traits? Well, this video is for you, the wrestling fan that is also into astrology. Let's kick things off with Aries. The strengths for a person that is Aries include courageous and determined, enthusiastic and optimistic, independent, and self reliant, while their weaknesses include impulsive and impatient, short tempered, and easily angered, can be overly competitive and demanding. If you are an Aries, you match up with Charlotte Flair. So get your woos on. Next up is Taurus, which just so happens to be my symbol. In terms of strengths for the Taurus, we got loyalty and dependability, practical and grounded, appreciation for beauty and comfort. However, weaknesses include stubbornness and inflexibility, can be possessive and materialistic, resistant to change. Oh my God, I am being called out on my own video. This is hella embarrassing. But for those that are Tauruses, might make you feel a little better because Dwayne The Rock Johnson, only one of the world's biggest celebrities, is also a Taurus. So, not too bad, huh? Not too bad. Up next is Gemini. Gemini are often described as people who make quick connections, being incredibly curious, and being mentally stimulated. Some potential weaknesses include lack of commitment, internal struggle, and potential insecurities. Based off of what the internet tells us about Gemini, you might be a little surprised that the wrestler who is also Gemini is Roman Reigns. Now I'm curious as to how different the real life Roman Reigns is to the character that we see played on TV. Next up is Cancer. The Cancer personality traits include compassionate and caring, loyal and protective, moody and sensitive, intuitive and psychic, but they can also be stubborn and slow to forgive. All right, based off of storylines, I don't know about this, but uh, we got Cody Rhodes as one of the biggest stars that is also of a Cancer zodiac. And I thought this was interesting. Now, of course, it's totally different, the on screen character and who you're seeing in real life. Next up is the Leo. Rawr. All right. I don't know why I did that. It's so embarrassing. Okay. Traits of a Leo. Here we go. They are leaders. They have charisma. They are creative. They are loyal and they are generous. Some of their weaknesses include arrogance, stubbornness, laziness, and self centeredness. So you're probably wondering, dang, which wrestler is a Leo? Well, my friends, that is none other than the King of Kings, Triple H, who is also a Leo. I feel like based off of a lot of these bullet points that they mentioned for Leos, I feel like there's certainly a lot of them that apply to Triple H. He's a leader, he's in creative. Obviously, he's got that charisma that we've seen throughout his entire career. So definitely a lot of different traits there that I think do correlate to Triple H and the person that we've seen now and for several years. Next up is Virgo. So, some of the traits of a Virgo include analytical, perfectionist, practical, compassionate, while some of their weaknesses include that they're critical, perfectionist, and overthink. Now, when I describe all of that, I'm pretty sure that the wrestler that I'm about to say probably doesn't feel like they would be your first guess, right? Well, my friends, another wrestler, a big star who is also a Virgo is Jeff Hardy. However, this one could be a little bit on point because if I recall, I did ask Jeff Hardy and Matt in an interview about like which one is the perfectionist. And Jeff does talk about being a perfectionist when it comes to his food and eating and other little things like that. So this might actually be accurate. Next up, we have Libra. And I think Libras, you're gonna like yours. Libras are known for being sociable and enjoying being around others. They are also known for their love of art, beauty, and style. Libras are said to value balance and harmony in their lives. Some of their weaknesses include being indecisive and avoiding conflicts. So, this one I thought was very interesting because, from the sounds of it, Libras are pretty much loved here. And they sound pretty easygoing. And turns out that the wrestler that is also a Libra is none other than Rhea Ripley. And just based off of the few times that I've interviewed her, she's a very, very down to earth kind of girl. So when I was reading this, I'm like, yeah, I feel like this definitely applies to Rhea Ripley. Next up, it's Scorpio. And this is another one that I felt really applied to. Let's kick things off with the strengths of a Scorpio: strong intuition and psychic abilities, unwavering determination and resilience, ability to transform and regenerate. Some of their weaknesses include intense emotions can lead to outburst or manipulation, can be overly focused on control and power, may struggle with trust and vulnerability. Scorpios, the wrestler representing you in this video is none other than CM Punk. And I read some more stuff up on Scorpio as I was putting this video together. And there was just so much that I thought, dang, this really does seem like CM Punk. But let's keep the list moving with Sagittarius. Some of the traits of a Sagittarius include adventurous and free spirited, optimistic and enthusiastic, independent and courageous, honest and direct. They can also be impatient and tactless. You probably weren't expecting this one, but get your middle fingers up in the air because Stone Cold Steve Austin is a Sagittarius. And I feel like given that I'm always seeing Stone Cold Steve Austin do like so many different projects and he's always doing some like really cool adventurous stuff, I feel like this definitely aligns with Stone Cold's personality and it may align with yours if you're also a Sagittarius. Let's keep it moving. Next up, we have Capricorn. The qualities of a Capricorn individual are often seen as practical, realistic, disciplined, and ambitious. Capricorn's weaknesses include pessimism, greed, and pride. Oh, okay. Well, then, uh, your person representing you, Capricorns, the person representing Capricorns in this video is Goldberg. And I've heard Goldberg talk a lot about pro wrestling and talking a lot about football. And he does kind of resemble some of these qualities, especially I would say the disciplines category, because you really do have to be disciplined to be an athlete. Next up, we have Aquarius. Starting with the strengths, Aquarians are often described as being innovative, independent, caring, open minded, and adaptable. While some of their weaknesses can be expressing emotion, or they may come across as aloof and or cold. The wrestler representing Aquarians in this video is the man Becky Lynch. And I feel like all of the strengths mentioned definitely apply to Becky Lynch. I did read her book, and in her book, I did get a lot of these vibes, especially the independence and, of course, being very caring. We're seeing her as a mother now, and as someone that is very innovative, and we've seen that in her career. And last but not least, we have Pisces. The strength of a Pisces includes compassionate, understanding, imaginative, artistic, and intuitive. While some of their weaknesses can be indecisive, overly sensitive, prone to escapism, and may struggle with setting boundaries. And another very well known pro wrestler who also happens to be Pisces and is literally directly right behind me is none other than Sting. It's Sting. All right, I had to redo that. Anyways, I feel like definitely artistic, imaginative are definitely characteristics that I see in Sting. Now, I know this video is totally different than anything I've ever done before, so hopefully you did not hate it. I hope you liked it, and I hope you found some enjoyment out of it. So let me know in the comments section below which wrestler you got and what your zodiac sign is. And are you into astrology or not? I kind of am, which is why I did the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did like this video, check out this video right here because this is the video that YouTube thinks you're specifically gonna like. And well, I hope you like it too. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and keep an eye out for more daily videos coming to the channel each and every single day. Bye, guys.